Squat it on down. Hello, y'all all right? Welcome to Comedy Q. This brother that's coming to the stage is funny as hell. He's from LA. Y'all see him at all colleges and clubs all over the country. Y'all put your hands together for Steve Turner in the house!
Cut it off. What's happening, people? The man's here. Yeah, happy to be here. I just got out to LA. I just got out here about 500 or 600 weeks ago, right? Something like that. It's weird, like, cause y'all can do any motherfucking thing in LA. I love it. You can smoke weed, you can do anything you want to do out here. It's freedom. I never knew I had rights till I came out here. I swear to God, man. Now speaking of this, who run LA? Republicans or Democrats? Bullshit. The Mexicans run LA. I swear to God, and walk it too. Mex-I-Can. It's power in the name. Mexicans run LA. Think about it. They the hardest working people. All the black people get mad when I kick it and tell the truth. But Mexicans are the hardest working people on the West Coast. Bullshit. Give it up for them. I swear to God, the Mexicans run this much. They don't buy food, they grow it. They don't buy clothes, they make them. They don't purchase cars, they steal them. But you know, they work hard. Mexicans work hard. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They work hard, man. I seen a Mexican build a house and didn't use tools. He just used taco shells and mud. I thought he was building a burrito at first. I say, Jose, what you making, an enchilada? He said, no, senor, duplex. Now hand me the sauce. I'm telling you, Mexicans work. I love it out here, man, because Mexicans can do stuff that no other race of people can do. White people can't do it. Black people just don't have the gumption. A Mexican wake up one day and move to a different country. No job, no money, no proper planning, just pictures in his head and the stories what he heard America's like. You just leave. All his friends be confused. Jose, where you going? He say, fuck it, I'm going to America. Well, how you gonna work? Cheaper than everybody else, goddammit. That's how I'm telling you, I love it out here, man, because y'all can do stuff. Like, you can just smoke weed out here. I'm from Cleveland, man. You would go to prison for that shit. You can just smoke. They got this thing called 420. Anybody know what they call it? 420? Why is it called 420? See, nobody knows. That's why anybody can smoke weed. It's bullshit. You don't have to have no brain to smoke weed. It's called 420 because in 1971, a group of teenage miscreants would get together every day at 4:20 p.m. to look for abandoned cannabis plants in San Rafael, California that they learned about. Now, after a few encounters with police, 420 became known as a plea coast for weed smoking in progress. 420 is a time, it's not a date. So you gotta be smart. Anybody, you don't have to have a brain to smoke weed. Now, goddammit, you gotta be smart to smoke crack. That's why they never go to sleep. They're always up thinking. I've stolen checks, chains, cameras. What I tell you, a crackhead would do something like go to Ralph's and steal one egg out of a dozen and sell that bitch for $7. Genius thinking. You need a brain. I love it out here though, man, because you just got rights and religions. But one thing that is very important, you don't need a brain to live here. Because I hear people using a lot of big words that they seem to understand. They think it's smart because they've heard things on TV, but they really kind of stupid. Now, I meet a lot of dumb people that seem smart because they use big smart words. And if you dumb, those dumb people will seem smart because your dumb ass ain't smart enough to understand they're dumb too and just using smart dumb words to dumb people. For example, it's a homeless gentleman down the street from my house at the gas station. Every time I go to put $2 on pump 8, he knows it's expensive to get gas out here. It's a fucking expensive rent. But every time I go get gas, he knows I hate dummies, so he comes to bother me, and he seems to smarten up. I swear to God, he come up yesterday on the way to the show I was doing. As I go into the door to pay my fare, I come back out. He said, good afternoon, Mr. Turner. Now, I happened to view you on the public television monitor that I saw several weeks prior. And the initial intricate way that you managed to maneuver over manure while battling those goddamn gays in Hollywood, at the same time dissipating niggas and faggots while manufacturing your character through quagmire situation has me and all. In other words, Mr. Turner, you got 35 cents I can borrow? That's the bullshit. You gotta understand what the words mean. That a bitch. You gotta know what these words mean. I'm telling you, I swear to God. Like, I hear a lot of people saying nigga, nigga. You know what the word nigga means? Black. No, almost. And nigga means slave. Because when the white man went to Africa to kidnap the slaves, he thought he was in Nigger. That place was actually Niger. See, it makes sense when you understand. You know what the word hunky means? A hunky was a term they gave to white people because when white people would do a heinous crime, like throw a Molotov cocktail in a black person's home, hang a black person, rape a black hooker, pick up a black woman, they would honk the horn and drive away. See, the words make sense when you know what they mean. They call white people crackers. You know what that word means? ER is a verb. It means to do. A runner runs. A walker walk. A cracker was the person who cracked the whip on the backs of the blacks. Why the fuck they get the good names? That's a good one. An ass whooper, in other words. Now this is where it gets interesting. Does anybody know what the word gay mean? Right, I'm the gayest motherfucker in Hollywood, and I've never sucked a dick, though. It's a different kind of a thing. Faggot. Do you know what that word means? No, that's a fag, and not the kind you have sex with. A faggot is two sticks they use to rub together to start fires. So in essence, a gay faggot is a very dangerous individual. That's the type of person that'll burn your fucking house down and sing a song doing it, won't he? I said, don't come at me, David. You need to know what these words are. I'm telling you, because I'm from Cleveland, and words mean different things out here. Like, now, this is where, watch this. Do anybody know what the term down low brother mean? What is that? Bullshit. See? That don't mean that shit. I'm from Cleveland, it don't mean that shit. When I came out here, I was doing a movie. I was doing a DVD extras on a movie called The Hangover Part 4. And I see this fat African-American producer with a group of white women looking and staring at me. Now in Cleveland, a down low brother is a black man who sneaks around and has sex with white women, but he don't say nothing because he don't want the Muslims to get mad. I said, I mixed a couple of mosque meetings, so I can't let anyone know. Because the white women look different out here. In Cleveland, the white women look like used Jeep tires with melted jelly and chunky snow boots. They look fucked up. But the white ladies out here, man, I would have signed up for slavery if I was here, you know what I mean? But so it's weird. So I'm looking at this African-American man talking to these white women. They would look at me and then they would say something to the African-American producer. The producer would say something to the white women. I don't know what the fuck those white women said to this African-American fat bastard. But whatever it is, that son of a bitch slid over to my area like he had on a new pair of socks. I said, hello. He said, hi, Mr. Turner. I just happened to view you here several where I love your work. I'm a huge fan of your work. Listen here, do you have a card on you? Sounds innocent. I said, yes, sir. Do you? He said, son, the business don't run off prayers. Now, before we go any further, I have a pilot that I think you'd be great for. I said, well, thank you, sir. I have a pilot that I think I'd be interested in. It's going to be a lot of money. It's for NBC. Listen, I'm on the down low. I said, you are? That's good. Me too. He said, where you from? I'm from Cleveland, sir. Where you from? He said, what? I said, God damn, there's a lot of S's in your family, sir, but maybe it's different. He said, look here, I want you to text me when you get home. We have a lot of business to do. I said, God damn, men in Cleveland don't text each other, but maybe it's different in LA. So I get to the house and I text him. I said, look, man, it's 10:30. Thank you so much. It's been a great joy meeting. He said, look, we're going to put this project together. I want you to come over. I said, great, I'll see you tomorrow. He said, no, I want you to come over tonight. I said, well, damn, it's already 10:30, sir. He said, don't worry about it. I said, sir, I'll see you by 11. I walk over to his house and God damn it, I get there at 10:59. This fat bastard meets me on the porch. I said, shit, this is a good sign. None of my friends in Cleveland ever met me on the porch. I always have to knock at the door for an extra 30 minutes. So he said, listen here, brother. Anybody see you come? I said, I don't think they did. He said, well, hurry up and get in before they get here. I said, who the fuck is they? You're a producer, sir. He said, well, you know I'm on the down low, don't you? I said, well, me too, but what the fuck? I mean, what? He said, look, you know I'm married. We can't say nothing. So I'm not going to tell nothing. Fuck that, man. We got to keep this on the down low. He said, cool. So he go in the room. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. He said, we can't make too much noise. My brother's in the room sleep. So I'm not, is he on the down low too, ain't he? He said, no, he don't get down like that. Well, fuck him then, oh racist motherfucker. We gonna do this by ourselves. So 11 o'clock go by, 11:05, 11:10, 11:15, 11:26, 11:36. I said, God damn, it's only white women from Koreatown. What's taking him so long? By 11:57, I said, fuck it, I'm leaving. I get up to leave. This goddamn fat motherfucker come out butt naked. I said, man, where the fuck is your clothes, goddamn it? The bitches ain't here. He said, I'm ready. I said, ready for what? He said, for that part I told you about. What the fuck did you sound like that? What part? He said, this part. I said, oh, hell no, man. The first thing I thought, this is Hollywood. I said, if I call him a faggot, I'm fired. He wouldn't understand the real meaning. I said, man, look here. He said, look, I want one question. Are you packing? I said, well, man, everybody knew I just got back from Cleveland. Maybe he forgot. Actually, sir, I'm unpacking. I got a suitcase full of clothes. He said, look here, how big is your dick? I swear to God, I said, if he not talking about my cousin Richard, I'm gonna beat the shit out this motherfucker. I couldn't understand. I'm telling you, this is where it got weird, because in Hollywood is some bullshit. Hollywood, they want you to sell your fucking soul for that little $26,000 a week check they gonna give you for 13 weeks, every week. Fuck that, man. I'm from Cleveland. I'm not selling my soul. That's some bullshit. The fuck? But I would rent it out. We start filming next week. He just wanted to look at it. I'm just look, before I get out of here, man. Ma'am, are you married? No, real quick. Now, you know the Bible says when Adam knew his wife, she conceived. That means when a man has sex with a woman, they become married. Now, using the proper definition, ma'am, how many times have you been married? Everybody, I'm Steve Turner. I'm out this month.
This has been a Funny Media Group production.